Okay, so let's select now our fitting. So for this example, I will just select the Thorn brand. So I'll go to the Thorn website, select the product, and I'll go to the indoor thumbnail, and I'll go to industrial lighting, and I will select one of our high base. So we have different types here, but this one is I will just use this one as an example, and let's see if it has IS file. Okay, so it has IS file, so I'll just go and select, for example, the 8000 lumen small one with 840 the 4000 Kelvin with 80 CRI, and I'll just use this very wide beam. Well, I just go for the wide beam only. So just select the dialogs tab and say save, and then okay. So I'll just use this one as an example, and let's see if it will comply to our requirements, which is 150 lux on the horizontal and 100 lux on the vertical. Okay, so some clients prefer to have at least 200 lux on the vertical, but for this example, we'll just go for 100 lux. Some warehouse ask for more, like 300 to 400 lux. It depends on the sizes of the box and the complexity of this racking system. So because this warehouse is very simple boxes and rackings or racks, so I'll just go and say 150 lux on horizontal and 100 lux on the vertical. So I'll go now to the plan view, and I will arrange my high base. So I'll go for the draw rectangular arrangement, just to make sure that my luminaire is in the middle. So I'll go like this, and I will try to arrange it like say 8 meters apart, and I will mount it, say the mounting height will be 9 meters because my room height or the building height is 10 meters. So I'll just drop it 1 meter from the floor. So let's go and check that one. Okay, so I'll use, okay, let's measure my building first. Oh, okay, so it's only 7 meters. So I'll go and say 7 meters height mounting from the ground. Okay, so I have my arrangement now, and the spacing of my high bay is, let's say, yeah, 6 meters. So you can make it precise later on if you like. So let's go now and check if it's okay or not. So I'll go to the fast just to check if we comply it or not. So let's go now and calculate. Alright, so while we are waiting for the calculation to finish, I'll just go to our another brochure that you can download later on, and this is called the Thorn Primata. You can use this Primata for a small storage room or for a warehouse application. The one I use in our design is a high bay, but some clients prefer to have a linear fluorescence or linear LED. And you can see the example here, especially if it's a low mounting warehouse or stock room, then you can have it. And you can see that different application here. For example, you will have a narrow area, so you can select a perfect optics for a narrow area. And then for the wide area, you can have the wide beam. And if you have shelvings, like most of the stock rooms for a retail shop, they have these open shelves, and you can have this double asymmetric. You can also use this Primati for a retail shop or supermarket, not only for the warehouses and stock rooms. So you can also have LED or fluorescent lamps. So okay, and let's see if our calculation is already finished. Alright, so we're done, and we can see here now that we achieved in the horizontal 139 lux, which is very less to our requirements, and our requirements I mentioned is 150, so we need more. And on the vertical we only have 63, and I told you we should have at least 100 lux on the vertical. Okay, with that you can see and analyze that, let's go to the false color, that there is gap. Okay, I did not calculate the object. Alright, so let's just go here. There is a dark gap here and it says this purple one is 20 lux only. So we need to have a proper spacing for this high bay. I think we can go for a very wide flood if it's really necessary to have a uniform on the vertical illumination. So my spacing is, what is this? 6 meters. We can go for 5 meter spacing and we can select a different optics if it's really necessary, because we did not achieve the required lux level for this area. Alright, so you can move and click and check and apply, and yeah. So if you want to know more about warehouse lighting, please enroll in my Udemy course. It's all about warehouse lighting design techniques, and I will teach you more about it, because there are other considerations in a warehouse, not only this one that we discussed. Alright, so see you again, and see you maybe in my Udemy course. Alright, bye.